last time we spoke about your target market profile, get some clarity around that. And what I started out by saying was that when times get a little tough, you know, sometimes people start to cast a wider net, right? I said people cast a wider net and start to look at different areas that they might expand their business, and hopefully we made the case that it's important to do the opposite, that in fact to stay narrow. But the same thing happens even more critically, I think, in the area of market positioning, because market positioning is all about why people buy from you, and we'll kind of get into that in a minute. But what I've noticed is that people even expand into new markets, looking for new opportunities, instead of focusing on what is right in front of them, what they are an expert at, what they're good at already, and honing in on that and getting better at that. And that is always the best strategy. There was a very interesting recent Harvard study that showed that when they compared industry to industry, there are no standout industries. Like it's funny, we think, oh, IT, or you know, if you just had an IT company, then boy, then you're really going to be successful. Or if you're in, you know, some sort of biofuel or something, you know, some kind of new technology there, well, then you're really going to have a lot of success. But the fact of the matter is, when you compare industry to industry, there is really no standout industries. I mean, they do a little bit of this, you know, one's up a little, one's down, but overall, there are no standout industries. It's interesting. Well, what there are standout companies. Right? There's standout companies. And so the difference from industry to industry is very minor. The difference, of course, though, between company to company within any given industry, that's quite significant. And so the message, again, is to focus, get really good you know, at what you do, understand your market position, become a really solid business, and your chances for success are greatly enhanced than if you jump around.
And I mean, you mentioned this before, but I mean, that almost feels counterintuitive at times, where you say, oh, I think we've got every sale that we can get here. But inevitably, when we start looking at this with businesses, there are other places to look. We have not reached that full saturation. And by focusing in, it's really important. A mentor of mine had told me many times, hey, you know what, we could probably make some money dry cleaning, but that's not the business we're in. So understanding, you know, where you should be and who you are and being true to that's an important part of this.